The movie Cobweb. I think it's quite underrated, and I didn't see a lot of people talking about it when it first came out. Oh, it opened up at the same time as Barbenheimer. Well, that explains a lot. The competition was fierce. This movie was never going to do well if it came out at the same time as the two biggest movies in this year. Don't get me wrong, Cobweb is nothing groundbreaking. But the ground doesn't always need to be broken. I found there is a lot to enjoy from this movie. Plot of the movie. A young boy named Peter is plagued by a mysterious, constant noise from inside his bedroom wall. Nothing creepy at all. There's tapping on his window and noises from the walls that his parents insist is his imagination. As he gets more and more scared, he starts to believe that his parents are hiding a terrible and dangerous secret. And yes, they are doing that. I do really love how the movie is shot. The use of lighting and shadows are fully used to eerie effect. That is done very professionally. Anthony Starr in the movie is just utterly terrifying, and more so than the monster in the movie. He always gives a fantastic, unsettling performance, and I'm pretty sure that's how he is in real life.
I don't even think I read the script. I saw they got the character and I thought it was hilarious. It's something I could
Lizzie Kaplan gives a great performance as well. I love how she can simultaneously play unhinged, disturbed, and a sympathetic mother all at the same time. That was great. Woody Norman and Cleopatra Coleman give great performances as well. Actually, now that I think about it, pretty much everybody in this movie gives a fantastic performance. The movie as a whole really sells that this is from a child's perspective, just imagining horrible things, telling parents about stuff they don't believe them. You get the vibe that this whole movie is from the child's perspective. I also liked how the monster isn't revealed until much later in the movie. You don't get a good look at her until near the end of the movie. And in saying that, it does end very, very abruptly, just like I do in bed. Spoilers going ahead. This movie is basically the Simpsons episode Treehouse of Horror episode 7, where Bart has an ex-conjoined twin who's evil living in the attic. Actually, no, Bart's the evil one now that I think about it. And I find it very surprising that Woody Norman's character seems perfectly okay with being manipulated into killing his parents in horrific fashion. He just brushes that shit off very easily. But then again, he was treated very badly by them, so maybe it's not that unjustified at all. Monster Sister's face is pretty terrifying, and that's about it for her being terrifying. Everything else is pretty hilarious. Long hair that's just constantly falling down like Rapunzel, running around walls in comedic fashion. Well, what I interpreted as comedic fashion was pretty funny and made the movie that little bit more enjoyable, but not from a horror perspective, but just from a silliness perspective. The movie ends with some sequel bait, and I am very skeptical as to whether we'll get a sequel to this movie. I don't think so, but we'll see what happens. Cobweb, not the best horror movie ever made, but it is done well enough and is quite enjoyable. The performances lifted up by quite a bit, so I definitely recommend seeing Cobweb. So, even if I recommend the movie or not, you should see the movie for yourself and come up with your own opinion. You can comment your opinions in the comment section down below, or let me know how my opinion is wrong. Thank you for checking out my little channel. If you enjoyed the video, you can like the video or dislike the video, subscribe, and check out my other videos and social medias. There are links all around the place. As always, more videos to come. Have a good one.